That's
I just get a lot of, well, me either. I just get a lot of emails, and it's like people with a personal problem, and I like it is on there as a business email, you know. And then people be like, "Hey, like my brother's been like an asshole, and I think that he's like going down the alt-right pipeline." It's like, what do I do? I'm like, I don't know what you should do. I make content. I make videos on this. You have to look at the videos. Like, I'm not gonna type the content of a video out to you. Like, copy, paste the.
Dude, I wouldn't give them the advice of showing their older brother's Vaush videos because you're gonna get a lot of kids' asses kicked, bro. I could imagine an alt-right older brother and the kid being like, "Dude, will you watch this Vaush video?" And the guy just beating him up, bro.
Yeah, I don't make videos for the people who disagree with me. I make videos for the people who are gonna talk to the people who disagree with me, mostly. Yeah, no, directly showing a video would be insane.
Very powerful. Do you still do debate content? I feel like I haven't seen you debate anybody in a while.
I have a couple that are on the docket right now, but it's really tough to because it feels like I don't think the debate circuit really exists anymore in the way that it used to. Because for a while, the right would posture about how they would be the ones who were willing to do debates, and the left was full of pussies who would run away. And that was kind of true. So I thought, like, oh, well, I like debating, so yeah, f it, let's go. The problem is that since then, basically every relevant right-wing personality has recoiled entirely and now refuses to do debates. Tucker Carlson used to have opposing voices on, now he doesn't. Ben Shapiro used to have opposing voices on and go do debates with other media personalities, now he doesn't. All of that, like every single one of them, they just don't do debates anymore.
How far are you willing to go? Because I do know someone who I'm assuming would probably counter your point is Nick Fuentes, who people refuse to debate.
He's refused to come on for years because
has he actually? Wow, that's
from
yes.
You've reached out to him directly.
He's scared of
I've said on stream
bro.
like multiple times. No, because the precondition is he wants a moderator, and so Nick Fuentes is a gay, right? So like I'm not going to give his bullshit any like accolades or any ceremony. What he wants is a moderator, so it's like a 3-hour thing where he gets like an 8-minute spiel on Jewish people or whatever. But I just said if he wants to come on, he can come on, and he hasn't for 3 years because he's afraid that I'll like mute him when I've muted like 3 people in the 5 years I've been doing this. So he just doesn't want to talk. Nobody wants to talk. The only people who do debates anymore, like reliably, are very small content creators who are looking to like clout hop. And to be fair, I did the same thing, not hating, just saying. And a lot of these people are such naked grifters that there's like no fun. I had a debate recently with a guy who we were talking about, he's like a Nazi type or whatever, very like billions must die. And he was like whinging about birth rate declines. He was pretending he cared about the global population birth rate decline, but it was very clearly like he wanted more white people. And he was like, well, what policy changes could we do to fix this? What could we do to reverse the decline in the birth rate in the West? And I was like, oh, you know, it would work. Subsidized parental leave and subsidized daycare would do a lot. And he was like, no, that wouldn't work. So then we went over articles from Japan where there was this one town that had this, like, they pooled their resources and subsidized daycare for the residents.
Sorry.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. No, it's my bad. I'm rambling. But basically, like, the birth rates tripled for a couple years. Like, they went up, like, big time. And I was reading this out loud, and the whole time I was reading, he was like, no, no, that's not it. Doesn't do it. Like,
what?
I feel like it's... No. Like, literally, it was insane. I feel like it's reached a point now where, like, the only reason to debate is to get into a shouting match with somebody stupider than you. And, like, I'll do a debate if a good one comes up, but I'm sorry, I'm totally rambling. It really frustrates me.
I get it. You know, I think it kind of is interesting that... I don't know. I know that Tucker Carlson is still doing his own thing now, but it is interesting that I feel like I see so much less content from him these days ever since he's not on Fox News anymore. It's like... And
platforming works.
It actually is kind of crazy, but the... I thought one of the funniest thing was like when he got fired and he immediately changed his profile picture to that earthy lesbian headshot. You know what I'm talking about? Like you know what
I
I'm
remember.
Talking about?
Yeah.
Changed it, and I was like, did you just have this locked and loaded? Like, how did you have this like perfect? It almost looks like AI. Like he's just like
breaking the glass with the little hammer on the chain to open up the anti-lesbian photo.
I was like, where did this come from, bro?
Out of curiosity, bro, because you said deplatforming works. The only thing I know about Tucker Carlson is my parents like to watch him and like Ben Shapiro. Like, why should someone like him be deplatformed? Does he have like crazy opinions?
Well, it's not a matter of should, it's just it works. Like sometimes people will pretend that getting kicked off of platforms makes you into this like renegade who can't be stopped or whatever, but usually it just means you lose out on a lot of viewers. like if I mean if Fox the network wants to kick Tucker Carlson, I don't think there's anything wrong with a private network kicking somebody for any variety of reasons, right? Like that makes sense. I think in terms of like morally speaking, I think it's okay to have a terms of service. It's kind of nebulous, and I don't really think there are any clean lines, but there are some people who will literally turn websites into like terror zones if you don't, and it seems like
Terror
really
zones.
silly.
That sounds cool, honestly.
Well, like for instance, like every website would be like 8chan otherwise, I guess. I think it's okay to try to keep things like reined in within a limit. Like Twitch has rules where it Zach, you've given me beautiful flowers.
Wait, can I just interject and say I literally just discovered Horse Island, like slightly west of where we're stationed.
Coordinates.
I literally found like Horse Madagascar. There's like a little island that's like only maybe like 100 blocks in each direction, and there's like 20 horses. Wait, let me actually count. 2, 3.
You're hogging all the mobs.
But I don't have any. I don't have a saddle. I cannot bring any of them back.
I'm gonna go on a brief boat trip to try to get some sugarcane.
I'm coming with you, bro. I'm lost.
Wait, where are you boating to? One of you guys needs to grab this map from me so I can actually see where you're at. I'm gonna co-opt the term alt-right. Like now, it's just when I think things are cool, I'm gonna be like.
Nobody uses the term anymore. It's kind of a joke now.
Yeah,
it went from being like everyone was like, "We're the new punk rock," to like it quickly became like that's like Reddit conservatism, bro.
Literally,
at least from the alt-right perspective.
Now, whenever I think of alt-right, I just think of like a fat, aging Richard Spencer bloating a suit from the inside, and it's like, oh,
God,
cool.
Dude, that clip of him, like, he's such a bro. There's a clip of him like where someone donates and asks him his favorite burger, and he's like, like he goes on this like Patrick Bateman cringe diatribe about like mushroom.
Well, hold on, he follows me. Don't blow this for me.
Does he?
Oh, what?
Bro, he would be a great guy to have on and talk to. Here's the funny thing, bro. I just found out.
Burden.
I thought he was. Is he straight?
I think he pretends to be, but like most quote unquote alt-right figures, he probably jerks it to trap hentai. Yeah.
Let's go.
That doesn't make you gay, dude.
Secretly based.
Wow, Vaush. Wow. Okay. Friendly fire. Friendly fire, dude.
Spraying wildly into the crowd.
Yowlitz said she alt-right on my talking point. That's good.
Right on my talking till I point.